Claire was born normally, but she suffers from something called Behçet's syndrome, Neuro-Behçet syndrome. It was discovered in Great Ormond Street. At 11 years of age, she went blind overnight, which was a dreadful shock. And since then, she has deteriorated. And in 2012, we decided that we were getting older and we needed to think about putting her into care. So I had her at home for 38 years. It has been the worst 12 years of our lives.
I would say that in the other homes, only on very rare occasions did they ever spot anything wrong with Claire. But here, they're very proactive, aren't they? They do spot things. Inspire really is a template that other homes should follow, especially for very profoundly handicapped people.
As I say, I wish we could clone Fran, the clinical lead. She is just outstanding. I shall never forget the day that we actually arrived on the 29th of July. We got out of the car, put Claire in her wheelchair and turned the corner, and all of a sudden the doors opened and there stood the manager and she said, "Welcome."
Yeah.
And I shall never forget that moment. We're delighted to be here.
Yes.
Claire is very happy, very well loved and cared for. We feel settled. We feel secure in the knowledge that when we're no longer around, Claire will be carefully and lovingly cared for.
So Claire can't verbally say to us what she might like or what she perhaps doesn't like, although she can say some very clear no's. There is a language that she has which we are still learning from her mum.
Even though she says no quite a bit, it's kind of her way of communicating with us. So the word no sometimes can mean 5 different things.
She's very fond of her little piggy teddies and being surrounded by those things that are familiar to her. She loves listening to story tapes, which her family have read onto the tapes, and there's familiar voices, and she'll predict what's coming next in the story because she'll laugh before it happens. So it's being familiar with her, and there is interaction, and it's lovely when she smiles. And she has a giggle, she has a real giggle. One-to-one time with Claire, which is through her waking hours in the day, enables somebody to be constantly at her side to anticipate her needs, to fulfill the routine that she's used to, and to give her a sense of fun because she responds to that. And I think her parents have appreciated that people can see that she loves a sense of fun.
Claire really enjoys having a shower in the mornings, so her having a shower is really important to her because it gets the day ready for her. Also, she likes to start a day with a cup of tea every morning. That's the only way she will be happy during the day. So giving her that cup of tea in the morning, first thing, before a shower, sets her in a good mood for the rest of the day.
What I've tried to say to Sue from how she's felt, or how Sue and her husband have felt from previous placements, I don't want to feel that she can't come and talk to us, even if it's concerns or anything at all. We are all singing from the same page. We want the best for Claire and her family, which is the most important thing out of all of this.
This is the only home that we have been in where I felt comfortable to talk to them about things that concern me. We have always, in other homes, been made to feel difficult parents, really.
Yes, it's
sad
but true.
Sad but true. Anybody that manages to come here, I think they're very fortunate and they should be very grateful to get here. We certainly are. It's taken the constant worry away from me day and nights, sleepless nights. I don't have them now.
The family trust us enough to know that she's safe, that they can enjoy being her parents, which I think they've spent years fighting for things and they've not been able to step back, be able to take Clare out, have quality time with her, and know that we will care for her in between the times that they're not here. That is our goal. And if we achieve that, then we've achieved everything.
Clare's very precious to her family, and it's a privilege to work with people who are having to cope with things that none of us knows how we would cope with.
We're just grateful to be able to relax in our own new home and know that she's being cared for, and know that I don't have to rush in all the time to make sure everything is right. I don't have to do that anymore. I mean, all we can ever do is wish Inspire all the very best for the future, because that's what they deserve.